Okay, greetings everyone. Welcome to Gerard, Black in the Philippines with the truth. I want to welcome you to my channel, all my subscribers, my new subscribers, my peaches, my triggers, my scallywags, lovers, haters, commenters, each and every one of you. I want to welcome you to my channel. My voice is hoarse again. I go through this thing. If the fans are not clean, and it accumulates a lot of dust and you sleep under the fan, I inhale that and it does havoc on my throat, and so I had all the fans clean yesterday, and hopefully it'll go away. Anything rather than blaming it on cigarettes, right? All right. Well, what I want to talk to you about today, I want to talk to you about children. You notice I haven't been saying much about my having a baby. I'm going through this like the second time with a woman having a child from me. The first time not knowing it was from me, but going through the pregnancy, and I'm really lost at what I should be doing. Like I said one time, I feel like I should be painting a nursery. If you watch the movies, if they try to, romanticize of having a child, which is good. There's nothing wrong with implanting ideas on how one should react or respond to them and bringing life into this world. I'm watching Mia. And she said something to me. Now, of course, I don't know what it is yet. She knows, I'm sure she does. So she says to me, we have to start buying baby clothes. I said, okay. Do I buy baby clothes for a girl or a boy? And it got silent. So I said, okay, it's fine. It's fine. If you don't want to tell me, it's okay. I mean, we are as strong as the secrets we keep, and I'm just happy with it, because I spoke to her about having a baby shower. They don't have baby showers here in the Philippines, or they don't know about baby showers. So, I thought about doing that, but we will see what happens. And we also spoke about a gender revealing, and with the way things are going, I can wait till it almost drops before I find out what it is. It's like, we gotten so accustomed to these monetization of things that, life is life and life will go on. After 9 months, the baby's going to come, and then it becomes a concern how healthy the mother and the child is. And do I need to know? Do I want to know? No, not necessarily, man. It's good. I'm cool just like this. I'd rather be a surprise. Oh, whatever, and as long as it's healthy, and I truly mean that. So this might be one of those scenarios where, it really means that, you don't care what it is as long as it's healthy. And dealing with children, I have Mia's 2 boys. And we've been playing Uno, cards, hey, like that. And the other day we were playing it with such vigor that you're at the table and Mia was sitting on the other end. And these grandmas that are sitting in rocking chair knitting, they're knitting something. And then they look down at the grandkids and they had this big smile of satisfaction that they're okay, like this. Well, I peeked up and I saw Mia looking at us like that. And she had this big chested cat smile on her face, because of the interaction I was having with the boys. I mean, she would never, I don't think she was, I never say anything to give me shine on the fact that, my boys really like you, or you get along with them, or, I'm really happy you're in their lives or anything like that. Nor would I ever expect it to, because that's not the Filipino culture. You see, the Filipino culture, doesn't make way for that. It doesn't make way for stopping and smelling the roses. I guess you might say it's just one straight shot. From the cradle to the grave. Hey, like that. So often the time when good things happen or good moments happen, they often don't speak on them or recall them again, which sometimes sad. In America, hey, we like to say, hey man, you remember that time? Hey, you did this. Oh, yo, man, I can't forget what happened that day when you this is our culture because we like to reminisce. Hey, we really like to reminisce about good times and bad times what's happened in our lives. Here, not so much. Not so much. The only reminiscing that they have is on Facebook. Where someone's having a birthday and you see a picture or something like that. But yeah. So I don't expect her, to acknowledge the relationship I'm having with her boys. Now, the funny thing is that, disciplining them is always a challenge for me because they have to know their boundaries. Like anything in life, they have to know their boundaries. And so, I have this rule that if a girl is in your room, leave the door open. It's just the right thing to do. We have a friend whose daughter was molested by her cousin. She was young, molested by her cousin who was older. You know what I'm saying? So which was very traumatizing to find out that's what happened. So there are incidences where something could happen. So you want to, me as a man, as a father, I want to deter any type of opportunity or chance for something like that to happen. Now, I know they're going to the hormones, and because of the internet, I knew they, on TikTok, they come across big booties, like that. So, it's something, but still, I always say leave the door open. So this way, that's just the right thing to do. Now, we have two girlfriends who come over. They do art at jobs. One of them drives the boys to school. Or both of them do, actually. And while we were in San Carlos, or when we were coming back from Iloilo, I guess they didn't expect us to go and come back in the same day. So when we came back the same day, I saw the bike outside. I looked downstairs where they in the boys' room. I said, what are these two girls, sleeping in the boys' room for? What? I don't understand it. You can sleep with the housekeeper. We have a complete bedroom downstairs. Why? Why you want to sleep with the boys? I don't understand it. So, I understand the culture is like, if there's one bed there, let's all pile in and find a soft spot. I understand that. But when when there's enough space and enough room, for you to, to sleep comfortably, then why not? So, all I know is that with the four of them in the bedroom, I know it makes for a lot less sleeping and more, interaction with each other that I don't know. I can't call it. I wasn't in there. All I know is that it's inappropriate. So, I asked the girls when they came out. I mean, these girls are older girls. So I asked them, why are you sleeping in the boys' room? And so, and then with no explanation, because I wasn't looking for that. I just look, don't do it again. We have bedroom. So now, the next day, I'm not gonna harp on anything in the morning. I wait till everything is calm because everybody's walking on pins, expecting something to pop off. But no, I wait. And so anyway, so what happens that I got a chance to talk to Raphael. I told him. Oh yeah. Mia was going. I knew what I was going to do. I knew what I was going to do to punish them or whatever. But I knew I couldn't do it with Mia in the house. So Mia happened to go somewhere else. I said, now I make my move. I said, come here, Raphael. I said, you are the man of this house when I am gone. I expect you to take care of this house as if I was here. I expect you to make sure the housekeeper is housekeeping. I expect you to take care of the house. You understand that? You know, I expect for you to abide by my rules and not break them. So I said, look, I'm going to take the door off of your room. So I had him get a screwdriver, this, and I'm unscrewing, he's unscrewing, and we took the door off. I said, I'm going to keep the door off of your room until Sunday. This happened Friday. I said, until Sunday. It didn't get put back up to Monday. You know, but look, if next time I expect for you to not have any girls in your room and the door closed, I expect for you to walk the dogs. I said, if either one of these things keep continuing, then I'm going for your gadgets. I'm going to start taking away your gadgets. This was easy taking the door off the thing, but look, I'm trying to let them know that there are consequences for their action. And because they are Filipinos, you know, they're not used to, you know, the way American kids are spoken to or yelled at, or I'm gonna break your neck, you know, like this, or threats of this. You can't do that with Filipinos. You know, it's not a good look, and it's not something that you want to start saying, because I believe you never say nothing that that you can't go through with, you know. So that's why, you know, I make sure that what I say I mean, you know. So I mean, like, I'm never going to tell Mia, okay, you know, why don't you get the fuck out, you know, go, get out now, and then she don't, then, you know, she's never going to believe me again. Or her saying, you know, I'm leaving and you don't. You know, so much for that threat, you know. So in all my relationships, I never got to the point where I had to say that, because, you know, I know if I say it, I got to do it, and that's how it was. So anyway, so, you know, dealing with the kids is good. Raphael they're getting their report cards now. You know, they're good report cards, but they could do better. You know, much better. So you know, I spoke to Raphael. You know, he got good grade in health and music, but the rest of them are kind of low. And Michael Chris was all around that mid-range area. So I explained to them, look, man, for you to get into college, you got to have better grades than this. You know, I don't know what you're doing in school or how you doing. Yeah, you sound good when you come here, but you're not doing the work in school. You know, so you need to do that work in school. You know, and lift your grades. So anyway, so that's where we are right now. So anyway, one last final thing I want to throw out here. You know, I have a family that I know, and the father was in the hospital. And they reached out to me and said, you know, Papa's in the hospital. Hey, like this, you know, he has cancer. So I said, oh, well, you know. So next thing I heard, he was out of the hospital. Okay, good, he's back home. But you got to understand, when you're in the hospital and they bring you back home, they're not bringing you back home to treat you. They're bringing you back home to die. And that's what happened. He passed away last Sunday. And I get a message, you know, last night saying that they have, today was the last day they're going to have him in the house before they take him to the cemetery. So, of course, I want to pay my respects, and I have to find a way to pay my respects, you know, because I want to let them know that they matter to me in my life. You know, I don't want them to not think that I didn't love them, and I was grateful for all what they done for me when I first came here to do Maggetti. So somehow or another today I got to break away and go pay my respects. Now, in that breaking away, I'm gonna leave it like that. I'm not gonna go into detail like that. I just got to break away and do it because they meant so much to me, you know, and you know. Anyway, you're watching Gerard Black in the Philippines with the truth. Remember, dreams are nothing more than plans awaiting action. Never disrespect the elderly, always pull someone up. And sometimes you're the only one to see your vision. And the best revenge in life is to live good. I'm living good today. Hope you are too. And if you're lucky enough to have a woman like Ali Woodson, former lead singer of The Temptation once sung, treat her like a lady. And ladies, if you're lucky enough to have a good man like me, make him feel like a king. And never say no. I'll always love you more. Love you like a love song, baby. I'll talk to you later. Peace.